Hi YouTubelings, thanks for tuning in again. Today I'm wearing this beautiful raspberry colored lip. I think it is so pretty. It's Revlon Lip Butter in Raspberry Pie. So gorgeous, and they feel amazing on the lips too. So anyway, if you want to see how to do it, just stay tuned. Thanks. As always, I have moisturizer and eye cream on. Let's get going with foundation. I'm using my Revlon Photo Ready in 004 Nude. It's my favorite. Pop it on the back of my hand and apply with my fingers. Okay, foundation is done. Now let's prime our eyelids as always. I'm using my Navajo Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Shadow. This is going to be a really kind of minimal eye look because it's all about our beautiful lip. So just some gold shadow and black liner today. So pop this on both sides. We are going to set our eye base just so our shadow doesn't go anywhere. Using the Milani Multitasker Face Powder again. Just dust a little bit on the shadow base. Now moving right along to our first shadow color, which is our highlight under the brow bone. I'm actually using the lightest color in this Wet n Wild shade, Wet n Wild palette. It's called Walking on Eggshells. So I'm going to be using that top color. Take our angled flat top brush and kind of just dust right into that. And we're going to place this right underneath our eyebrow. Okay, and then for the eyeshadow color, I'm just going to use a loose gold eyeshadow and just kind of dust it all over the lower lid and blend it into the crease. I don't know how well you can see this, but it's a pigment, and this is from Bare Essentials. It's called True Gold. And actually I'm going to take my finger and pat it on the lower lid and then use a brush and blend it into the crease a little. I find the finger, it produces the least amount of fallout, meaning shadow dripping down onto your, falling down onto your face. And B, I feel like this method with the finger gets the most product on. Kind of the brush I feel like doesn't get it as vibrant and thick. So other side. Okay, now take your blender brush. I got the 224 from MAC. It's just a fluffy blending brush like this. I'm taking just a touch of the shadow and using the lid and swirling it in the lid, and we're just going to dust this to kind of blend our crease area. And now I'm going to apply some black gel liner. I've got Maybelline Eye Studio in black and my liner brush. Loading it on my hand, by the way. And let's pop it on. And the other side. Okay, so next we're going to do concealer. Now I had a bit of a late night last night, so I'm going to first use a corrector. This one's by Bobbi Brown, and it is a pink. I've used a lot of it, obviously. It's called Porcelain Bisque, and it's a pink base corrector, and what it does is it neutralizes blue, so they're not crazy bad, but I feel a little tired today, so it's going to neutralize the darkness under the eye, and then we're going to put a color correct concealer on top. So this is not designed to match, but it's going to neutralize the blue. So I just use my finger right into the product. and pat it where you need it. So I'm just going to use it on the inner eye there. And then it's like super bright, but that is exactly what we want. Other side. And there we go. So it's very bright and corrected. And now I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Fit to Me concealer in Fair and pop this on. Okay, so let's let that set and move on to our eyebrows. I'm taking an angle brow brush and we will just dust it in to the eyebrow. Give our face a little more shape. Okay, gonna take my little janky brow brush. It's on its last legs. Brush those up. Brush them into place, and then with a clean ring finger, we're going to pat in the concealer. And the other side. Perfect. Now let's set the under eye concealer so it doesn't go anywhere with a little powder. Okay, I'm just gonna pick up powder brush and dust it over the foundation. May as well. Let's move on to some mascara. I have got my telescopic L'Oreal. I think I'm just gonna use this today. I'm not gonna use two coats. I'm just gonna whack some of this on. Okay, mascara is done and the eyes are done, so let's move on to the face and then to the lip, the feature of the show today. Bronzer brush and bronzer. Give a little shape to the face. Don't forget your neck if you've got a little white neck action going. Okay, let's pop a little blush on. I have Rimmel's Santa Rosa. It's a peachy pink, very pretty, wearable, everyday type blush. We don't want our cheek to take over this look, so blush brush, just dab it in and backs of cheekbones. Okay, now we're going to go in with our Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana bronzer, which I use as a highlighter because it's very shimmery and gorgeous. I'm going to actually use my fingers today, so I'm going to dust it in and pop it on top of the cheekbones. Down the middle of the nose. I think we are nearing done. Just need to apply the lipstick. I'm going to use a liner. It's a NYX liner called Mauve. And line the lips. Okay, lips are lined. I filled them in a little bit. It's going to give a nice base, something our lipstick to grab onto, and it will not wear away as quick when you do it like this. And then we're going to take the star of the show. It's Raspberry Pie Lip Butter from Revlon. Absolutely gorge. So beautiful. The payoff on these lipsticks are amazing. It is So gorgeous. I'm just gonna pop it on and then blend it in with my little finger. Here we go. Wow. Amazing product. Okay, I'm going to take just a little bit more in my little finger here and then blend. All right, and there you have it. That is the Raspberry Pi lip. I think it is so gorgeous. It is just so vibrant and beautiful. I love it, and kind of peps up your day in winter. Let me zoom in so you can see eyes. So those are the eyes. And the lips. So that is it. That's the completed look. I love this lipstick. I think it's so beautiful and they feel amazing. So I really hope you liked it, and thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.